This boom arm is so long and solid.
That's what she said.
Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is mccaurthor. For those of you that have never been here before, thank you so much for stopping by. For those of you that know me, know my videos, I appreciate you coming back and taking a look at this review. I'm super excited about this one because this has been a big problem since I've purchased the Wave 3 microphone. It's just such a light microphone, and it's nice to have a premium, high-quality boom arm for a lighter microphone. It's one thing that I feel like I've really been missing out on when it comes to microphone usability. Is you're either going with a really cheap microphone, or you're going microphone stand boom arm, or you're going with a really expensive boom arm that is just too strong for the Wave 3. There's a fly in my room. I just saw it on the camera, and I need to kill that because my ADD is going all bonkers. Hold on one second. Okay, I killed the fly. As I was saying, you're either stuck using this cheap Amazon style boom arm that works fine. It's nothing special. It'll hold the microphone in place where it needs to go. It doesn't really have ease of motion. It doesn't really swivel all that easily. It's just kind of like a set it and forget it. I'm the type of person, though, when I'm playing games, I'm constantly doing this. I'm constantly moving the microphone out of the way. I need that ease of motion. Or you go with a different premium boom arm like the Blue Compass, which is the same price as the Elgato one, $99.99. So $100, and it is so stiff. And that Wave 3 is so light that you don't have the ability to do that. You see that? Boom. Once you set the compass, you tighten all these notches down as tight as they'll possibly go. And then that's it. You'll get this motion here, this back and forth. But there's no way for you to get this up and down with a lighter microphone like the Wave 3 or the Wave 1. The Blue Compass is really going to be made for heavier microphones. The Blue Yeti, the Shure SM7B, stuff like that. So it's really, 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 really nice. How many times did I say really? It's really nice to have a premium boom arm for a lighter microphone. The first thing that I want to touch on is this 6-inch extender that comes in the box. So this is going to be really, really nice if you have your microphone stand set up maybe behind your monitor or behind your computer, and this is going to give you that extra little bit of height to come up and over your monitor, your computer, whatever the case may be. I personally don't use it just because of where I have my boom arm placed, but this is definitely something nice to have depending on your setup. So good on you, Elgato, for thinking about everybody and everybody's setup and giving them this option. You do not have to use this, by the way. This is something that you can just set right into the desk clamp, and then the boom arm sits right in here. That was one thing I wasn't too sure of when I bought it, was whether or not you had to use the 6-inch extender. Say that 5 times fast for me. Just so you guys know, you don't have to use this, but it is nice to have. So I'm not going to be throwing this out. I'll be keeping it because my setup changes all the time. So definitely like that. The second thing that I want to touch on, the second thing that I want to touch on is going to be the use of their multi-mount here. Of course, Elgato had to use the multi-mount. It is such a good system. I use 2 multi-mounts for both of my key lights. I love to see it on the boom arm here. The nice thing with this is that you're going to get the adapters for every thread possible. So it doesn't just limit you to using a microphone. If you want to put a light on there, a key light, if you want to put a camera, a webcam, a microphone, there's an adapter for whatever it is that you want to use. So you could really have several of these in your setup. You could have one arm for your microphone, and then you could have another arm coming over as a hand cam, or if you have some reason to need to move your camera during stream or some sort of YouTube production, something like that, it's really nice to have that option. Not that I personally use it, but it's nice to have the option. My microphone sits on here. I don't plan on putting a camera on it. I have all the mounts and the gimbals and everything that I would really ever need, but I could definitely see it being useful for the hand cam. The nice thing with these multi-mounts is that you can set them up in any direction you want. You can spin them, tilt them, twist them, wherever you want to go. So that's definitely a nice touch. Good job, Elgato. The next little feature that I want to touch on is the weight that you put on the boom arm. That's one thing that I think Elgato absolutely killed. Good job to them. You're going to use this weight with any sort of lighter microphone, like the Wave 1, the Wave 3, a Blue Snowball. I know Razer has some really tiny little microphones that if you're going to throw that on a boom arm, obviously that's not going to be heavy enough to hold this boom arm down. So having the ability to put really any size microphone on this arm is the icing on the cake, and I think it was well needed. Like I said, we've never had that before. So if you have a heavier microphone, you're usually set. But any of us that use a lighter microphone, like a Wave 1 or Wave 3 or whatever, we're kind of really limited to the boom arms that we can use. So good job, Elgato. I think that is amazing. The cable management on this boom arm is probably the nicest that I've seen in any boom arm. Usually you're going to get some sort of like a Velcro straps that you put all along the boom arm, or on the Blue Compass, they have the little clips that the cable really is kind of still exposed throughout the entire arm. I think that Elgato did a good job with this particular cable management because it looks clean. The cable is hidden other than on the pivot point itself and then at the bottom of the boom arm. So it looks clean. They really did a good job. It keeps that cable nice and snug and hidden in there, and it allows for free range of movement. So that is definitely one more premium feature that Elgato's put on this boom arm. One thing that I was really happy to see was that Elgato used the same desk clamp on these boom arms as they did on their multi-mounts. Now, the main reason I like these particular desk clamps is because it has a very large footprint. It also has the ability to, once it's fully tight and you have it where you want it, if you push that button in, it releases the handle and you're able to swivel it to go under your desk. So now when the desk clamp is tight, you don't have that little handle sticking out from underneath your desk. You're able to kind of tuck it away. So good job, Elgato. Like to see that. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I appreciate it. I love you all so much. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's crazy when I look at my analytics, it's like 97.2% of people are not subscribed. I know it's a big commitment, guys. Please hit that sub button, hit that like button. We are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Also, don't forget, I do stream on Twitch, and all of my social media links will be down below: my Twitter, my Instagram, my Twitch, my Discord. If you guys have questions or you're just looking for a solid community to hang out with, maybe play some games with, that kind of thing, jump on into my Discord. We would love to see you guys there. But again, I love y'all. Take it easy, and happy streaming. See ya.